I'd say these five are like, if you've got these five, then definitely hunt, like definitely you are, there's something about you that you really need to, connect with God at your secret place and find out what your purpose is. You still shine by the way, little Chris is doing fine by the way. Yeah, don't touch you, get fried by the way. More fire, rock there, she's on the way. Yeah, TikTok, I'm on time by the way. Still rapping, more preaching on the way. Yeah, real ones is on time by the way. He's on you, don't need Bible by the way. Empath is one of the things that came in my mind, and I looked it up, and it actually means what, something that I was going to bring up anyway on the list, which is you have a good heart. You really, this is not something that you've learned along the timeline of your life. This is something that you was with, like it's always been with you. Like, you've got a good heart, like you've always got a heart to help others and understand how others feel, and no matter what you go through in life, because that's the devil's purpose. Satan's purpose is to make you despise life, living, the life that God's given you. He'll put you through certain things in your life that will make you probably hate people. Do you know what I'm saying? Hate, if you've been someone that's always trying to help other people, there's going to come a time where you feel like you don't, nah, I'm not helping no one no more. Nah, that's it. This is it. Leave me alone. You don't want to talk to no one. You don't want to help no one. Like, you just, you're drifting away, and you're fighting who you are against who you are. And who you are is someone that's been sent here. You've got a good heart, and you're here to heal others. Jesus represents love. You get what I'm saying? Like, for God so loved the world that he sent his only son. So it's always been about love, being able to love others the way you love yourself. I think that's even one of the first commandments. That's the second one, actually. So, love is very important. And if you have a loving heart, then that's one of the ways that you can tell that, you are chosen. The second one I'd say is actually this one's very important as well. This is one thing that people don't understand about chosen ones, is that chosen ones fight addictions harder than any. What's so sad is that sometimes you'll see people on the street, homeless, or you'll see like certain people that just completely lost it with the addictions and things like that. And if you was to sit and speak to them, and some of the things that they will tell you, how they ended up where they ended up, you wouldn't believe it. You'll think, raw, like, how did this happen to you? Do you get what I'm saying? And it's one of those things where the second one is chosen ones, you will fight addictions. And obviously everyone got their vices and things like that. But when it comes to a chosen one, the addictions that you're fighting, it's not necessarily your fault, like something that you've started yourself like that in a way, because everything starts off spiritually. So a chosen one, most of the addictions that you're going to fight, or anything that you're going to fight in your life, is more to do with your bloodline, like some way down the line, some way way back, whether it's your grandfathers, ancestors, anything like that along your bloodline that people did not sort out. They took part in it and lost themselves in it. Now, when it comes to you, because you're a chosen one, you're the person who's been brought here to basically break this curse or break this whatever it is, it's gonna hit you 10 times more. Like, like if, let's say for example, if someone in your bloodline was suffering from whatever it is, at one point in your life, it's gonna hit you worse than it hit them. Do you get what I'm saying? They probably gave up or they probably gave in, you know, and because you're trying to fight it and you're trying to break a curse that's been hanging around the bloodline, for you is going to be 10 times worse than the previous person. So that's one thing we got to understand. And I feel like some people, when they look at certain people and they see that, you know, there's something about them that's different, there's this light that's coming from them, but they'll look at the person and they'll be like, but hold on, this person can't be, nah, like, this person is always drunk, this person, gets high, this person's always smoking, this person always does this, look at how they dress, look at how they present themselves. And we sometimes use that and think, nah, this person cannot be a chosen one because of what we see them going through. And sometimes we don't understand that they're actually battling some mad stuff that they're dealing with. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's the second one. Like if you're chosen one, you know, there's a fight. You're gonna be going through some fights that you don't even know how it started. Like you just thinking to yourself, how did I end up here? Like what did I do wrong? Do you get what I'm saying? And it's very hard, and most of the time is you won't even have no one to talk to. Like this is just between you and the thing that you have to fight off and building your relationship with God. That's what's gonna get you out of there properly. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you cannot fight this thing alone. This thing is spiritual. It's coming from a place that you don't even know. So that's the second thing, to tell that you're a chosen one. If you're fighting something that you don't even understand, you don't even know why it happened, how it happened, and it's hard to get off it. And more times it will lead you into addictions and things like that that you have to break off. Don't look at it as, oh, I feel like I'm a chosen one, but why am I still doing this? Or why is it so hard to let this go? Don't worry, that's part of the fights that you have to deal with. Do you get what I'm saying? That you have to go through. And, just trust God to bring you out of that. Number three, the third way of knowing that you're a chosen one. Words are powerful. Like what you speak and what you say, you sometimes realize you'll say certain things and then it happens. Your words are very powerful. And like obviously you can bless someone, but at the same time, if you don't use your words in the right way, you're gonna put a curse upon yourself or upon others. So we just gotta be very careful with like our mind, and the words are very, like, whatever you touch, whatever you think of, whatever you say, it's very powerful. It's very important. When you look at the Bible and you look at Moses, and God said to him, "What do you have in your hand?" And it was just it was a rod. Do you get what I'm saying? It was a staff. So something as simple as a staff, he ended up using it to do miracles through God. Do you get what I'm saying? So, and what is it when God approached him at the start, and Moses was trying to say, look, I can't even speak well. But God said, no, I'm going to put my words in your mouth and I'm going to use you. I'm going to still use you. I want you. That's what it means to be chosen. It don't matter how you talk, how your speech is, how you sound, or what you have. Whatever you set your mind on and you think of it or you say it, your words are very powerful. And like previous story that I told, where I said certain things, not realizing that it was God using me. to send someone a message. That's how it is. It's like sometimes God will be using us to do things or say things all for his glory. Do you get what I'm saying? And we would not understand it at the time. But that's just one of the things that one of the ways that you'll tell that you're a chosen one is you got a very powerful speech. What you say will end up happening, or what you think of will end up, you know, coming into life, coming into reality without you even realizing that you're doing it. So I think that's the third one. Number four, the fourth way of you knowing that you are chosen is that whoever comes against you, you know, especially the people that try to tarnish your name and all of them things there, them sort of things there, you know, hate campaign, all of that sort of stuff, you will see that they will just get punished without you even doing anything. Like God will punish them without you even saying or doing anything. So more times you just gotta just keep your peace, and you know God will fight your battles. So one of the ways that you can tell that you're a chosen one is if, like, I'd say every single person who has ever come against you and you didn't do nothing wrong, because that's just what happens. More time is just being in a certain area, walking in a certain room, your energy is gonna irritate a lot of people, and they choose to react how they react to it while you're just doing you. You know, certain people are gonna feel irritated by you, by your presence. So they might plot things behind your back. They might start, you know, whispering with other people and, you know, causing a hate campaign against you, you know, out of jealousy and things like that. So while all that is happening, whether you know about it or whether you don't know about it, just know that God will be fighting your battles. Do you get what I'm saying? And it will all come to light. You know, that's even whatever's in the dark will come to light. Even if you don't know about it, somebody somewhere is gonna come and tell you, or you're gonna see proof of these people being punished right in front of your eyes, or you're gonna hear about it. Like this, the amount of things that's happened in my life that I ain't even asked to see the end of it, and it'll be right in my face, or I hear about it that this is what's happening to this person, this is what's happening to that person now, or you'll see it. So it's like you don't really have to go out of your way to get your own back with certain things. It's just the get back is real. When you're a chosen one, you don't even have to lift a finger when people do you wrong. Do you get what I'm saying? Because God sees everything. And it does say, touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. Do you get what I'm saying? It's there for a reason. So before you even know that you're a prophet or you're this and that or you're a chosen one, the get back is already getting back. It's already happening. That's just to show you that God's with you and you're chosen. Do you get what I'm saying? I think to end it, this one, it's for the fifth one, the fifth way of you knowing that you're chosen one. I'm gonna keep it light on this one. Is, you know, your presence around babies, toddlers, animals, them sort of thing there, them sort of creatures. Because obviously, you know, they're pure, they're innocent, and especially a newborn baby and things like that, or a toddler and things like that. When they see you, it's like I don't know how to explain it. Like they can't stop smiling. They love your presence. They love joking around with you and playing around with you. And you know, they just kids come to you, innit? That's just what it is. Children come to you. Animals love you. You know, and it's mad. It's strange, but every chosen one can relate to this. It's like it's just your energy in it, the light that you carry wherever you go when you step into certain rooms. You know, a child, a little kid, a baby, when they feel that presence, you know, it makes them feel some type of way as if they can connect with you. And you'll just see them looking at you, staring at you, or just smiling and things like that. I tend to get that a lot. That's why sometimes some people will see me just playing around with children, with kids and that, and then they're just looking at me like this guy thinks he's a kid, a grown ass man, but I'm there playing, running around with little kids, and that's just what it is, isn't it? It's just our energy. They can just feel the energy in it, the positive light. That's what it is. And same with animals as well that love to be around you and things like that. Like I remember as well, one time I was in a car and then I was sitting in the back and there was someone sitting in the front. And I was at the petrol station and then another car came on the right side. Who was on the left? Another car came on the right and there was a dog on a passenger seat on the left, passenger seat, right, of that car. It was just barking. It went barking mad at the person that was sitting in front of me that was in the driver's seat. But then I was behind and I was just looking at the dog and it was looking at me. But then when it just saw that person come and sit down in the car, the driver started barking at the driver like crazy. And I was thinking, why does this dog keep barking like this? And then later on, I found out that yeah, that person that was sitting in front of me was evil in it because they ended up doing certain things, you know. And at the time, I didn't really, you know, clock like that. I didn't even realize, but it's like the dog was sending out a warning. It was just barking, like moving left and right. It was just reckless. And I was just wondering, innit, why does this dog keep barking? And come to think of it, it's like it could feel the energy in it. So that's what it was basically doing. Is like it was trying to warn me about this person that was, you know, that they were looking at and barking at. So I think I've given five. So I'll probably do more another time, but that's my five ways of you knowing that you're a chosen one. And you know, if you've got anything more to add on to it, you know, the comments are there, you know, the comment section, just write your comments. If this is enlightened you in any way, press the like button. If this is your first time seeing me today, press the subscribe button. And thank you for those who are subscribing. I'll see you on the next video. God bless you.
TikTok, I'm on time by the way, still rapping, more preaching on the way, preaching on the way. The real ones, it's on time by the way, he's in you, Dolly Bible by the way.